Welcome to TF3 Airport. Is what? 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 They say what we famous for. That's why I'm taking y'all on this verbal tour. First stop, Providence Place Mall, 3 floors of stores to shop for you and yours. Don't have a ride, you can take the Ripper. Anywhere you need to go, the bus will get you. Cranston, Warwick, even Newport, Kennedy Plaza, where you can find the ice court. Y'all know Brown University, famous. JWPC, you alright? Famous. Students from everywhere come here to go there. The capital's Providence. Dante is in your ear. Home of the Blue Bug, Iggy's and Thayer Street. Full of stores to shop or places you can eat. Near is downtown P-Pack. Enjoy your show. The Dunk Water Fires. Other things you need to know. Can't forget Fat Hill for real.
Here you are. And for those that don't know, welcome to the Beyond Eon family.
Thank you.
Welcome.
So happy to be here.
Yeah.
And what was said for you when you said, I want to co-host sometimes? And what did I say? Nah, you're bigger than a co-host. You can have your own show. Because again, the thing is, what I said to King from Jump, and we said it in an interview, you helping us, we trying to help you. That's how you get further in life. When you help somebody else, it boosts you up because then people know you're really serious about, like when our first guest, Ricardo, when he said what he was saying, that our theater is open to helping people and helping the community and helping you establish yourself. That's why you notice everybody that we talked to was community oriented or somewhat.
If anything, I'm living proof of what he was saying because I've been with that company. I've been with the Mixed Magic family for over 20 years. I was with the In-House Freestyle. Shout out to In-House Freestyle. They are down in Texas now, Riders Against the Storm, which was the duo from In-House Freestyle.
Are they married?
Yeah, they
okay.
married.
I know them.
Got
Okay.
my little nephew out there. Yeah. I was with them for like almost 6 years, and one of our shows was at Mixed Magic at one of their locations, downtown Pawtucket. Ricardo was at that show because it's his spot, so he saw what we did. We wrote all of our material. We practice day in and day out. We did, it was sketch comedy, so by the time we got on stage, it wasn't funny to us anymore. But when we was writing it, it was some moments. So my point is, he saw the show, and he was, giving us, his congratulations and saying it was a great show. And then he shook my hand. He's like, I got a play that I'm doing, and I want you to come by and check it out, audition. And I said, yeah, I'll think about it. He wouldn't let my hand go until I said yes. That was 20 years ago. I went from doing a Kwanzaa song, which is a traditional play that he has, original play, to building sets, to now then sound engineering. So I went from on stage to making the stage to behind the stage with this company. All the skills I was developing throughout the years before I even went to get my degree. I got all that experience, that life experience with that company. So he's very true in his words when he says this is the place where we bring people in and teach them.
And I hope young folks out there see this too. I think it's so valuable now where we're told we have to go to college, we have to do this, we have to do that. Well, what are you doing in the meantime? I understand you have to get good grades and you have to study, but go out, get a job, start working. My daughter works at McDonald's, and here and there starting to see subtle changes in her because she's learning to work with other people and respecting other people, and hopefully that transitions to home. Unfortunately, she takes a very much of a stance, well, that's work and this is home. So but if that can start melding together and she's starting to learn and experience and learn how to use a cash register For God's sake, the kids don't even learn cursive anymore. So it's like all these skills that she can develop now.
Oh man, me and my wife, we work on that with our daughters.
I did too. Yeah.
And we have these talks with them, like either you don't have to go to college.
Interlude.
So the woman I was just talking the woman that just interrupted is what I was talking about, or when we raise our children, and she's not asking me to turn on the heat. So fire. we just had this conversation with them when we was like, you don't have to go to college, but a trade.
Yes.
We would like you to get a trade. If you do not feel like you want to go to college, definitely get a trade. Learn a skill, a viable skill that can help you maintain and keep you steady. If you want to start your own business, you already seen me do it.
Yeah.
Whatever I tell them all the time, for whatever it is that you finally decide that you love to do, there is a school or a way to learn or make that a lucrative opportunity for your life. There is no way in the world that you can't find
There's
something.
no limits.
Exactly.
No
So.
limits. I've been telling Raven for that. I'm like, honey, get a YouTube channel. Just talk. She would be in the mirror for hours talking about makeup, or when she was little, she'd be talking to herself on how to make Play-Doh. I'm like, help yourself.
No, you know what you could do? Interview her.
Oh God.
You ain't gotta tell her.
Yeah, that's so
Sure.
Let me tell
Get
you
some
something.
audio.
I got a micro camera.
There you go.
KRS-One said something. We was on tour. He was at Delaware College, and I was listening to him speak. And he said, and I understood what he was saying. I was 22 at the time. He goes, why is it when people go to school, they don't get a job for what they're going to school for to find out if they really like it or not? He said most of the people go to school for something that they don't like after they graduate. And one of the points he made was, what is this in my hand? And everybody goes, microphone. He said, yeah, that's what it is, but I can make it whatever I want it to be. He said I could put it in paint and make it a paintbrush. What he said was, I don't agree with
it. It's whatever I see it as. Like I said, just like I was just saying, like, it was this conversation that made me realize that it's like when you see something but don't really see it. It's like all those skills that I was gaining, like about time I got to the level where I went to school to pursue a degree in it, and I told them all the things I've done up to that point, they was like, oh, you're just here for the paper.
Yeah.
I was like,
Fine tune.
kind of, yeah. I'm just trying to get the names of the things I've been doing properly so I don't sound stupid in conversations.
But look at the things he does, because, like, see, you were part of the behind the scenes. See, like, how many people you see with mics like this? How many people you, like, his editing? It's like, if you look at, like, Spontaneous, we was talking about it yesterday. Spontaneous is my favorite show to this day. I be watching that almost every day. I'm probably most of the views, because I'm like, the transition of everything. It's like, if you don't watch it, you're missing, because I didn't even know you put in there, Mike's failed me.
Oh,
I didn't see that part until I was like, see, every time I watch it, I'm seeing something different.
Because that was literally, that was the end of the year. That was like, we were talking about, just like we were saying, like it was like the end of the year, and we were sitting down, he was introducing me to the owner of Sneaker Junkies, and he tried to get an interview going. I'm sitting there like, literally, they had shipments coming in. They could barely
shit. This
boxes. They had to fight to get to the back. I'm sitting like, no, I'm good. We can wait. I'm good. I'm with him. Let's wait. He's like, no, let's do it now. I'm like, stop. So that's where, like, we had literally just left there and came back here, and I just threw the cameras on because I knew it was about to be something. And
no, it was actually because we were supposed to be doing a promo for the scheduling.
that's what it was.
We were supposed to do that's what I was coming over here for.
It was almost like a debriefing.
Yes.
It was great. It was great.
Like,
And that's because that was around you want to know when this happened? That was around the time with
well,
the traffic, with the bridge person.
Exactly. So basically, that was literally the last show of the year, because we opened the new year with Accepting Help But that was also the last show that we did with the old mics.
Okay.
So New Year, new mics.
No, Mike's show was the show with the old mics.
No.
Because the buzzing, because you was like, if we had these mics, it would have came out better. Yeah.
Okay.
That's okay. I can't cancel
Nah,
Listen, I'm surprised.
Nah,
half the time, look, I'm like.
I'm remembering
It
everything.
feels so long ago, but like yesterday.
But that is how hard we have been grinding on this. That what seems like last week's episode to you was like a month ago to us. Right. That was like a year ago. Wasn't that last year? Like, we have no concept of time.
Because when he said last year, I was like, what are you talking about last year? But it was 2 weeks ago on that time.
But that's the thing, as we get more people involved to help, like there's going to be scheduling, there's going to be days where you're devoted to just editing.
You don't know yet. See, that spontaneous episode, you're about to find. Look, okay,
I will.
Didn't I just say, hey, meeting Wednesday? See, exactly. I said meeting Wednesday. Everybody's here Wednesday. Yeah. Me and him got to record something Saturday.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
See, that's what it's like. And again.
And I'm in the midst of moving, so. Oh, yeah, say goodbye.
Yeah,
to the apartment that you didn't really see. This is it. Next time will be a nice, different location. I'm not sure if the chair's gonna make it. This is a national chair. It was brought in Hawaii. My brother, who served and he did two or three tours, and he was stationed in Hawaii, and that was his couch. Then it made it back here. It was in his garage for a while. I was like, we needed a new couch.
There you go.
So
why don't you just put it in the basement?
Can't fit it down there.
Hold up, we might have to. You can't just get rid of the couch.
This is the new storefront, right?
We might have to take this to somebody like spot we might chill at.
Beyond Eon's orange couch, it's gotta be.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. So basically, what we're showing you here is team building. We said there's gonna be an episode behind the scenes, and this is how you come up because again, everybody gotta know their position and role. So basically, from this moment forward, everybody's page should have something beyond Eon. Like if you look at my page, you see there's a picture of me with the shirt on, then you got the thing, the symbol, the logo. Yeah, thank you. So since I have that, I will put you behind my page because we're promoting you as the new person. So that's why I said when I get the picture, watch what I do with the pictures and stuff. So it's now letting people know that it's gonna be who's that person, why is she on his page? Let them go the direction. Somebody does something, post something. That's why I said we friends, tag. It should be a comment. It don't have to be. Don't be political correct. State what you feel. Like thank you for the support. Glad you enjoyed. If you notice, I don't tell people to like, share, comment because if they want to do it, they'll do it. But the team, that's what I'm expecting. Because when I share it to other people and people like it or whatever, I'll tell them. Because like when people do it on my phone, I'm like, thank you. That's why we did a whole episode that's coming out to say thank you to. Well, y'all probably already going to see it before y'all see this. We did an episode saying thank you to everybody that supported. And I named the names. We had my phone and everything. And just in case I forgot the names, Eric, if I forgot you, Dan and your wife, if I forgot you, I spent the block here. So that's that.
Well, you did say in that episode you was gonna spin the block on some people, so you might have spent the block on the wrong two people and said their name twice.
Hey,
then whoever you didn't say, you're gonna be.
They very supportive.
Comment.
Oh, you ain't gonna say hi to me? Yeah, watch. Comment. Let it fly. I can't wait till that episode come out now.
Yo.
You want traction? There you go.
So that's
someone angry.
my job. So he's CEO. His job is directing, editing. What else?
Audio, bribery. Understand?
My job. I speak for us. We all can speak, but when I'm actually representing because
You're the point person. You're the negotiator, the point person, the one who gets the conversation going. as far as clientele, bringing people in. Then it goes back to me for scheduling and location. We're going to be developing with you into your brand as far as health advisor, sitting down with folks, and maybe working out some actual on-site, because you're at the gym more often than I am. And is it Ori that's doing the camera work?
Yeah, he'll do pictures, camera work.
All right, so
We can help with that too.
if you have like sets, like to go from one conversation with a client to actually showing those sets, that way I can edit a parallel between your conversation and actually showing, like almost like that diagram that you get at PT where it's like, I want you to do this, and then they hand you this paper and it's like, that was a video but it's on a flat piece of paper. What does that really look like? You know what I'm saying? To give a different aspect of that one-on-one, that hand holding that you mentioned in the video. So
Yeah, you said some stuff in there.
Yeah, I have a lot of conversations back and forth too that I can quote, or I can verbally, read them out loud so people can hear the exchanges that I have between people. So it's mostly written. Some of it I use Marco Polo app with some of my clients, and video messaging, and we just really. I become an advisor, I become a coach, I become a friend, I become many, many things.
That's your pulpit.
Yeah, it's I become what they need of me for them to get where they want to go. In return, I get, I'm accountable to them, they're accountable to me. So it helps me become a better person. It keeps me accountable on my own journey where I'm at. Because even though we're all on different journeys, it's like, no, she's grinding it out. I'm watching her do this. I got to do this too, because I'm here, right? I'm the coaching, I'm the one that's leading. So, gotta practice what you preach. It's not easy all the time.
No,
it's not.
It's
not at all.
No.
So when you fall, I admit it all the time. That's why I'm very verbose on doing lives, because, here's where I'm at. I have all the knowledge to help you. I'm kind of stuck, so I'm letting y'all know where I am and how I'm stuck. So maybe
just because you are leading doesn't mean you can't be led.
Right. That too, and I've worked with coaches.
Booyaka!
Yeah, it's the transcendence of one down and around. It comes all the way around full circle. So most coaches have coaches. Tony Robbins had a coach.
Listen, and then we have another partner that we have to reach out. I don't know if we're going to do that on the cameras or just off cameras, but that whenever, because he's at work right now, because he's a chef.
Okay.
Chef by day, he does apparel by night. So it's like, yeah, I said apparel.
Apparel, you good.
That's all I'm going to say.
Well,
Sneaker junkie.
here's the last.
Sneakers are behind you.
No, listen, you don't know what I got planned. Yo, I'm telling you right now, we're going to have some fun. So, last thing, but here's the last thing. Every month, we need to have a goal established, and every month, if we could be twice a month, this is an open. If you have something that you disagree with, let it be known. Nobody's gonna bite your head off. Cause we haven't disagreed. Well, except for the episode spontaneous.
Yeah.
That was actually a disagreement, but not a disagreement. That's what's funny about it. That was a disagreement.
It was a colorful journey to understanding each other's viewpoint on the subject.
Oh, it's great.
Huh? Oh, that was a good one.
Oh, I loved it. The banter was great.
Nah, y'all didn't see the first part. Cause that's why you said you just gonna keep. Cause I kept saying it was spontaneous.
You gotta watch the episode, for real. Especially the snow globe part.
The snow.
I lost it. I was in the middle of doing Bulgarian split squats. I had my dumbbell. I just started busting out laughing in the middle of my set. It was great. But a lot of good nuggets in there too of just seeing each other's point of view. But I think it all leads to the same thing, and which is why you complement each other so well. And so, yeah, the end result.
Because I want the. He don't get it. See. One of the things that people got to understand is I want the best for y'all. Y'all just don't get it. And when y'all, it's like, I got the best for myself. Like when I keep trying to tell people, I gave people cars. So when y'all see what I'm driving, like I gave away nice car, Lexus, Oldsmobile, 2 Oldsmobiles, nice ones. I gave them away. because one, I was in a position to do so, but I wanted the best for it. It was to, one was my sister who didn't have a car and she's older than me. One was to a family that didn't have a car, and then the other one was to a lady that helped me. This lady, a stranger, took me in her house to let me further my relationship with God. And then she lost her ability to live because her son got hit by a train. And she had to take a train to come and get my car. And what was crazy about it was she had the car I actually wanted. She had the older model, the color. I had the newer model with everything that her car didn't have. And I was like, why did you sell it for that? And she's like, honey, I needed the money and everything. And I was like, well, I actually got the newer version of that car. If you come, you can have it. Because, like, again, she helped me out. So this is what people don't understand. Is like, I want the best for people, because when it all comes down to where I was and what I've been through, that's why the client you have, if she talked to you about the conversation we had, she was like, I had her mind and like, woof, woof, like the solar system yesterday. Y'all want to hear it? Here we go.
No,
Nah, but
because it's 11:10. You got.
I'm closing out.
Yeah.
Just saying, it was like, yo, I wasn't going to tell that conversation because I want her to actually hear it from her.
Okay.
See?
All right.
Gotcha.
I'll tackle you.
But so nice. So, ladies and gentlemen, but basically what you witnessed. So to catch you up on everything, we are beyond Eon's production. CEO, co-o, partner. We all bring different things to the table. She's a new addition to the family, and that's what it is. That's another question. In business, you always hear people say, you can't mix business with pleasure. False. It's what's your intention. Mm-hmm. See, that's why I know I didn't want to forget that part. Your intentions. Keep what it is. She have a fiance. He has a wife. There wouldn't be no problem. She's not a threat to me because I don't do that. See, if you do that, you wanted to do that. That was already in you to want to do it, because it just don't happen. Oh, because I'm a therapist. I be telling people, so let me get this straight. You accidentally had an affair, but you set it up to go to a hotel. That's premeditated, buddy.
And on that note, thank you for joining us here Beyond the Eons. It's been a lovely evening. I hope that everyone is well. And thank you for tuning in, and continue to tune in. You know, leave your comments. Tell us what you liked about it, what you didn't like. Credit's going to be rolling right over here, right over his face right now as I'm talking. I'm actually going to do that. I'm planning on doing that, and I always thank you for coming out.
Nah, you gotta say this, because like people, and again with money, when it comes to finances, like again, this is this man's equipment. Did you pay for it? I didn't. So how could you ask for something that you didn't pay for? So at least if the money comes in, pay for his equipment first. Let him pay for his equipment. Whatever left over. See, that's the thing. You gotta put things in its proper perspective. That's why businesses fail. You ever see them shows when the partners kill each other? Because it's like you got greedy.
This is why I don't watch TV.
Actually, someone you might want to talk to is, do you know Hometown Poke? Poke place in...
Hometown Poker?
Hometown Poke.
I know Poke.
You know what Poke is? Like food?
No.
Oh, so Poke.
I'd have said
originally
pause,
is a
Poke.
Hawaiian dish.
No.
But it's Poke, but I think it's supposed to be said Poke. But it's a Hawaiian dish of raw fish and vegetables, and it's so good.
Where do we get that?
So she's in Providence. So she had a partner. There's a write-up about it, but she had a partner. They had a disagreement. The one who still has it took it over, and she's such a sweet person. So might be another one.
Yeah, we gonna talk to that lady. Hometown
Might be
Poke.
a great one to have a story about overcoming some adversity in business and having partnerships.
See, that's what.
That went wrong.
That's why I say it's like, see, if you have established groundwork from jump and expectations, you know what. Because again, like with me, and people don't believe me, I'm all right. I'm financially all right. One of the things about me and labels, you can't jerk me. If you gave me money I didn't have before, I'm not complaining. You gave me something I didn't have before. How am I gonna complain about it?
It's simple as that. It's simple as that. And listen, like you were saying, we're not always at our best. We're not always in our best day. We're not always in our best energy, our best mind state. Like, I have those days where it's just like, I think horribly of myself. I think like it's just nasty in my head, and then something as simple as somebody holding the door for me, making eye contact and saying thank you will change the whole dynamic for me. And I'm like, yeah, like the whole conversation was happening all day, and that moment was like, yeah, let's go. And I'm on a different trajectory. I'm like a whole different trajectory.
Yeah. Wavelength is completely changed.
Yeah, so.
There you have it.
What we're trying to do.
Mm-hmm. Tell her who you are.
My name is Nikki. That's it.
That's it.
You'll get to learn more about me and what I do and who I am. And
you already know that your name popped up earlier. Your name? No, I'm like literally on the screen. It's gonna pop up.
She's a rookie. She don't know yet.
there is blonde in here. Okay. You see the blonde streak?